Everybody, have you ever wondered what is yet another perk of living in Central Florida? Well, stay tuned because we've got a show talking to you about how close we are to the incredible cruise ships right here in Port Canaveral. Hey everybody, my name is Kim Hawk and I'm known as YouTube's fairy godmother of real estate. And so we concentrate on that 25-mile radius around Cinderella Castle. But one of the things that we really want to talk about today is talking about what the perk is with living in Central Florida. Because if you live in Central Florida and you don't have to deal with, I've got to catch a plane in order to get to a port so that I can catch a cruise line, because so many people know, especially with the headaches of airfare recently, that sometimes your flights get canceled. And so what better than to be able to jump in your car in Central Florida and possibly be over to Port Canaveral in 30, 45 minutes, an hour, park that car, and then to be able to enjoy a cruise. So that's what we've done, you guys. I'm super excited to give you some tips and tricks because my husband Rod Hawk and I just recently went on the Utopia of the Seas. Actually, this is Rod's certificate. It was the inaugural sailing of their second largest cruise ship. It's actually the second largest cruise ship in the entire world, you guys. It's called Utopia of the Seas, and it is the largest cruise ship that's going out of Port Canaveral right now. What are some of my observations? Well, let's look at this gorgeous boat. It is incredible. And so my mindset is a little different now. Many times I would say, gosh, where's the boat going to? Where is it going to dock into? What areas are we going to be able to explore? This time I wanted to have a different mindset because it was a 4-night cruise, because the boat itself is the destination. Now, yes, you can get off the boat in Nassau and you can go gamble at different hotels and have a great time, I suppose, but I just wanted to float on a boat. Have you ever had that time of your life where you just need to turn off all the noise and then hope to work with a really good travel agent, which we did. I just wanted to give a plug to Creating Magic Vacations. Carrie and Rob Stewart. They pulled it out for us because we only gave them 3 days notice that we were hoping to get on a cruise ship, and I wanted to have an ocean view balcony. Is there nothing better than to be able to sit on a boat, float, and just stare at the water, the beautiful ocean? That's what we did, you guys. And they do have incredible rooms with the ocean view. They also have other rooms where they have views of Central Park. They have all kinds of other different views from your balconies. But for me, I'm all about wanting to float on a boat, look at the water, feel God's presence, and that's exactly what we experienced. But let's talk about all the other stuff that's going on in the Utopia of the Seas. Well, you can go ice skating on this boat. You have lots of incredible shows. I want to say all total, because there's 18 decks on this boat. Look at the view of this incredible boat. Look at all the fabulous water slides. You can go rock climbing on this boat. And so yes, you're going to have multiple restaurants, dining, bars, and lounges. The other amenities that are so fabulous too. You have a carousel for the kids to ride, outdoor movie screens. The pools were absolutely fabulous. The trivia, of course, the bingo nights, the solarium and the sports courts, the spa. I can't speak highly enough about the spa. The Vitality Spa was in this chapter of my life. I really wanted to relax and to get away. And of course, a great massage is always a big perk, but they also had some acupuncture there. They had a specialist there, and I really needed to have access to some real experts. And I came off of that boat so refreshed, and it was really something that was super helpful. Of course, the internet is wonderful. I remember years and years ago, everybody would say, oh, I can't go on a cruise ship because nobody can reach me. That's not happening here, right? This is a city on the ocean, and everything being that it's a new boat. It's their newest Royal Caribbean boat. It was just perfection with regard to how clean and wonderful it is. Let's talk about some of the other options. The restaurants. Here's a tip. When you first go on the boat, and you want to make sure you get the Royal Caribbean app before you cruise so that you can start looking to possibly book some things in advance if you like. Go ahead and look when they're doing discounts if possible for the internet access. Watch, and then if you get something with 15% discount, but a couple days later you see 20% off, maybe it's not a bad idea to cancel the old reservation for the internet and get the new one, save another 5%, right? So it's kind of a fun game to do, and you might enjoy doing something like that. But you also want to possibly look at booking some excursions if you like to go to Perfect Day at Coco Cay. They have their own private island, and my daughter and her father, Rod, ended up loving the Coco Cay. There was a floating bar that was out there that people were having a lot of fun with. But I can just share with you these 4-night stays. You can do a 3-night or a 4-night stay if you like. This was the inaugural 4. I found it to be such a wonderful reprieve because now if you're able to drive from Central Florida, maybe pay $17 a day to park, have your car there, just refresh for 4 days and come back and not have to be concerned about, am I going to miss a plane or anything like that. Come live in Central Florida with us. We would love to show you real estate. I have a real estate team that does a show on Wednesday nights on the Near Disney YouTube channel that talks about all things 25-mile radius around Cinderella Castle. So that's a little bit of a nutshell what's going on. I do think the whole mindset is different now about not necessarily having to go on a cruise ship that's going to certain ports. Now you're able to find an incredible brand new cruise ship, huge cruise ship that is a city on its own, and that itself is its destination. When you get on the boat, one of the things you might want to do is go to the Windjammer. I don't know if it's going to happen with every cruise, but when we were able to go on our app, try to get on the boat as early as you can, register early, 10:30, 11 o'clock, go to the Windjammer. They had lobster tails and shrimp and all kinds of stuff so that you could enjoy. That was pretty spectacular start off. I don't know how long they'll be doing that, but for now, I understand that's one of their standards. All right. Well, if you have any questions, my number is 407-808-9845, 407-808-9845. And please, please treat yourself at some point, and especially come live with us in Central Florida. We would love for our team to be able to introduce you to one of the most magical places in the whole world to live. Thanks again. Give me a call, 407-808-9845, if I can help you with anything. And thanks again to Utopia of the Seas, the Royal Caribbean line. You get an A+ from me. Bye-bye.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.
So I wanted to thank Dee Bellavati, our YouTube producer, for putting that package together. I would say I'm seeing a lot of wonderful comments. I'm asking people, are there any other cruise ships that you like? And obviously the Disney cruise ships are coming up big, which is a big thing. You know, I'm known as the fairy godmother of real estate right here in the town that Disney built. So of course I am a huge Disney cruise ship fan as well. But another thank you once again to Robin Carey Stewart with Creating Magic Vacations, the travel agents that really made it happen for us. I put their number in the video in case anybody needs a great travel agent. I've also put it in the comments as well. Just a little bit of a storyline on how this all came about. Thank you to all those of you that know that my father passed away about a month ago. And there's things that when a loved one passes away, you can do very quickly for the first couple of days. And then there's a period of time where there's a lag where you can't do a bunch of stuff because you're waiting for certain documents. And I just had gotten this full on impression that it was like, just go float on a boat. That's why I kept talking about, can I just go float on a boat? And it was so wonderful. Rob and Carrie quickly grabbed their resources and they were miraculously able to find us a balcony that overlooked the ocean, because that's exactly what I needed. And it was such a godsend. So anyway, if you haven't gotten a chance, please, every once in a while, remember to slow down your world. Go over to Port Canaveral, grab one of the cruise ships, even if you're going to be gone for 3 days or 4 days. This one was a 4-night or a 3-night. I would say I felt like I really needed the entire 4 nights. There was one day that was at sea. And like I said, my mission was I just wanted to float on a boat, on a nice, beautiful boat. And so having that extra time out on the water, I think it does a lot for your soul. Doesn't it? It does a lot of good for your soul. I also wanted to thank my Realtor Dream team, Elijah and team, as my team captain, taking care of things when I was gone for a couple of days, because you got to recharge your batteries when life hits you that way. And so I'm just very blessed that we have such a great team, of which, on Monday nights, we have a live show that is about Celebration, Florida. It talks about what's going on in the town that Disney built. On Wednesday nights, my Realtor Dream team, they do a show that talks about the 25-mile radius around Cinderella Castle. So if you haven't gotten a chance, please smash that like and subscribe button for the Near Disney YouTube channel. We've also created a new YouTube channel called Living in Celebration, and that will give you a lot of great community information on what's going on. So anyway, I'm seeing a lot of likes and loves and everything, but I just wanted to make sure everybody's out there, about Royal Caribbean, Utopia of the Seas, second largest cruise ship in the entire world, is right in our backyard. And I hope you enjoyed the video. All right, until Monday, everybody have a joyful week, and I'll talk to you real soon.
Is truly a magical place to live.